fear and separation, or love and unification. In this process of ascension, if I break it down to a lowest degree, those are basically the two choices and whatever we have to choose that we will be deciding from: fear and separation, or love and unification. And whatever choice we make is going to be telling a lot about us. And if you get that, then you know, or it should be showing you, how you're going to have to pay attention to the deeds and actions of others, because it's going to be letting you know the choices that they have made. If you don't listen, you're going to miss it. Because most of what's said, you don't physically see until it appears in your experience. If you don't listen, you're going to miss it. See, we use words all the time to translate what we feeling, what we seeing, or insight, or what we thinking. And a lot of times, to the recipient, it don't make sense till it makes sense. Or in other words, it don't add up until it manifests in your living experience. Fear and separation, or love and unification. You're going to have to decide. Because when you, or when an individual is not unworldly, this world gonna hate you for it. If you, the living word of your life, dead souls gonna mistake you for it. Now, even though that was a bar, I'm spitting some real shit. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. To the higher beings, the cosmic energies, the spiritual guides, the ancestors, the light workers, the star seeds, I salute you. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. I salute you. I encourage you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to motivate you. Because whether we do it, whether we don't, either they can't help but hate us, or they can't help but hate. See, they can't help but hate us, or they can't help but hate. I'm just glad that I ain't them type of people. You hear me? See, although each of us is unique in our own right, we're specially crafted in our own way. The difference is your words. See, in all the similarity, I'm speaking to the difference. So I'm going to say it again. Although each of us is unique in our similarity, the difference is, or the difference will be, in your words, in your actions, in your deeds, in your energy, in your effort, in your time. Why do I point those things out? Because those things are the catalyst for change. Or those things are the determining factor, or those things will be the determining factor if you stay the same. If you don't listen, you will miss it. Now, how powerful are you? See, I don't care what everybody else doing. It's all about what you're gonna do. No matter what's going on in the world, it's all about what I'm gonna do. So whoever needs to hear this, it's not about what everybody else doing. What are you gonna do with what's put in your lap? You have the power to steer humanity one way or another, just like me. Based on how you live, how you act, how you speak, and how you interact with others. Whether you're genuine or you're a fake MC. You hear me? Whether you're genuine or whether you're a fake MC. Why do I point that out? Because when the same people that we came to be light bringers for, light bringers to, and light bringers with, and light bringers amongst, sometimes gonna throw shade at you, so you're gonna have to know how to keep yourself lit. Sometimes you're gonna be diagnosed, misdiagnosed, so you're gonna know how to prescribe yourself. Self-love is the best love. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. You can't even move in that frequency. I'm gonna take it there if you don't love yourself. And it's important for us to start examining, knowing how to examine how people love themselves through the things they say, through the ways they act, and through the things they do. And the reason I point that out, because I was asked, how did the world get in the place that it was in? And my response was very simple. One choice at a time. See, it's easy for people to cry about what's been done to them. But how many times you don't done the same thing that been done to you to somebody else? How many times? See, fear and separation or love and unification. When you unworldly, meaning when you living righteous, the world gonna hate you for it. This world that we in, because this ain't where our travel is. Because this ain't where our travel stop at. If you ain't listening, you're gonna miss it. I want some people to think today. See, at first, I didn't comprehend it. Probably like some of y'all. And even after I did, I didn't like it. Probably like some of y'all. Now y'all probably saying, damn, why I feel like I'm in agreement with Sawu when I don't even know what Sawu talking about. It's because I ain't said it yet. But if you feel it, you know. You ever felt like you was the person that God used to bait other people? Or you felt like, have you ever felt like other people was used? God used other people to bait you? Because it worked both ways. Don't get it twisted. If you understand, or let me repeat that. Have you ever felt like God was using you to bait other people for them to learn their lesson, or vice versa, however it apply? Either way, if you understand how people have played various roles in your life, like I have come to understand how people have played various roles in mine, and vice versa, you know that it was all for your unfoldment. And for some of you, I'm sure you do. Why do I say that? Because anytime, first I want to say, because it's a lot of magic going on. Good, bad, and indifferent. However, we also need to be reminded that good, bad, or indifferent, whatever we put out, if it has no target or it don't hit its target of intent, then it has to return back to you. So know what you put out. I'm talking to something, and I'm talking to some bodies, because it'd be a lot of foul things taking place in the astral realms. A lot of people into a cult now. A lot of people practicing magic and so forth and so on. The craft, and a lot of people still doing that from an unhealed place, a bitter place, places of malice, and still in the dark. But I'm just saying what I'm saying for those who come by here, to just let you know that I know. Don't think I don't see you. You hear me? Because I be traveling in the astro too. You hear me? That's what I do. Anybody ever told you? I say that to say this. Anybody ever told you, you don't know what I feel like? And if so, what was your response? Because I love when people tell me that. You don't know what I feel like. You know how many times I don't say that? It got smashed. So I love when people tell me that. You don't know what I feel like. And I simply respond, I don't, until you tell me. And the beauty about that is, it seems so simple, but it shows you so many things where you learn to apply it in your application when dealing with others, that you find yourself in that space with. You don't. I don't, until you tell me. And then invite people to tell you what's going on with them, since they feel like you don't know what they feel like. And then 9 times out of 10, guess what? They don't have nothing to say. Any of y'all out there know what I'm talking about? I got tongue-tied just then. See, to me, that's the worst thing we could do, is tell someone, you don't know what I feel like, or you ain't been in my shoes. Which is true. I may not know what you feel like until you tell me. And I haven't been in your shoes because I got my own feet. But it don't mean I haven't been through enough shit to understand. And because of the things that I have been through, it allowed me to be open-minded enough and not so closed up that I don't know how to listen to what I'm hearing. I said that to say this, family. And depending on what generation you come from, you might not know about Scrooge. But if you come from the 70s, if you come between the 70s and the 90s, you're probably familiar with Mr. Scrooge around Christmas time. So, and all I said, my message is this: if you don't want to be like Mr. Scrooge, and if you haven't seen it, it'll be coming on around Christmas time. But I said that to say this: if you don't want to be like Mr. Scrooge, do your shadow work while you're alive. I emphasize, while you're alive. See, it don't make sense to go out bitter when you had a chance to be better. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the unlikes. Thanks for my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for those who unsubscribe. Thanks for those who come and listen and decide, man, I like his vibe. I'm gonna subscribe. Thanks to you who come and listen to my message, or who have been here and now I finally said something that don't make you like me no more, and you decide to unsubscribe. I appreciate you too. And whatever you do and however you move, I appreciate you in that. Just be sincere with you. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness.